Hi, good morning. Good afternoon by now. It's still May 22nd, 2022, and I have a question. My question is for Sheriff Ronnie Lawson or Tennessee Bureau of Investigation or anybody who can answer it. And it's a simple question. What would you have us do? We have almost no information that is from law enforcement on this case. What we do have comes from her Amber Alert poster, which is incorrect. It's been incorrect since it was published. She was never 3 feet tall and 40 pounds. That would have made her obese, according to the body mass indicator. With incorrect information continuing to be published by law enforcement and news agencies and us on YouTube, what would you have us do? You're irritated with us over the fact that we have dug for information to provide context for this case to try and figure out what happened to Summer Wells, and yet the official information is incorrect. Something you might not know, but YouTubers and subscribers certainly know this, is that the policy from YouTube is that if you post pictures of children, your comment section will be turned off. And that is YouTube's policy to protect children. Fair enough. But it doesn't serve the publicity arm of trying to raise awareness about a missing child. And this isn't just Summer's picture. Any child, you run the risk of your comment section being turned off. It's interesting to note that you've never given us a direction by which we can be helpful to you, law enforcement. You've said that the local people in the area should check their outbuildings, their fields, their wooded areas, their trail cams, ring cams, and so forth. You've asked for information about a red Toyota truck, but you've never told those who don't live in the area and would like to be helpful what we can do to help you. So maybe it's two questions. Let's do a little experiment. You can see up on the right that I am signed out, and we're going to look for missing. So my cash has been dumped, my cookies have been dumped. This is if I just came to YouTube without being signed in to look for missing stories. And as you can see, Summer Wells is nowhere on that page. And I typed in missing kids, and we have the same result. Summer Wells is nowhere to be found on the first page of search results. Let's try missing kids Tennessee and see what happens. A story from a year ago, 2 reports on it, and then the third is Summer Wells, and that's from 6 months ago. That little one-person, one-off search is anecdotal supporting evidence to what was also an informal survey at CrimeCon just a month ago. The question was asked of random passersby, do you know anything about Summer Wells? Or do you know who Summer Wells is? Or have you ever heard of Summer Wells? And the overwhelming majority was no. So that begs the question of those of us who have done everything in our power to keep speculation down and keep our irritation at other creators down and try and put out the facts. How effective have we been? I imagine if you go to Facebook, and just search from being signed out and your cookies and your, all that stuff has been dumped, so you're just a random blank person, the results would not be much different. How effective have we been at keeping her name in front of the public? This little experiment today would say not very effective at all. Everybody knew about Gabby Petito, but hardly anybody knows about Summer Wells. So the question is now, how can we be more effective in putting Summer's name out there in front of the public with accurate information on a larger scale? I welcome your comments, questions, and concerns and ideas in the comments section below. Thank you for joining me. God bless you. I'll see you real soon.